Speaking to you from the heart of the sports universe, I welcome you to another captivating episode of Howard's Opinion. Today, we're going to dive into the world of football, where the drama of athletic competition is always on full display. Our top story for today is about a young man who's making waves in the NFL, and his name is Trey Amos, the cornerback drafted by the Washington Commanders in the second round of the 2025 NFL Draft. Tell it like it is, folks. The Commanders' secondary was a liability last season, but with the addition of Trey Amos, they're looking to turn things around. This young man has already shown promise in rookie minicamp in Otis, earning him a spot on NFL.com's all-rookie team of instant impact players. Now, that's what I call making a statement. In my humble opinion, Amos has the potential to be a game-changer for the Commanders. His press-man ability, coupled with his ball production, makes him an exciting prospect. Defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. must be thrilled to have Amos on board, especially considering the team's lack of takeaways last season. With only 7 interceptions, the Commanders tied for 4th worst in the NFL. But with Amos' 3 interceptions and 13 passes defensed in his collegiate season, there's hope that he can bring some much-needed spark to the defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commanders are looking to make a deep run in the playoffs, and it all starts with improving their defense. Adding Amos, along with other key players like Dietrich Wise and Javon Kinlaw, is a step in the right direction. Now, it's up to Witt and Dan Quinn to put these players in position to succeed. The drama of athletic competition is not just about individual talent. It's about how teams come together to achieve greatness. And that's what we'll be watching closely as the Commanders take on the 2025 season. Will they be able to turn things around and make a push for the Super Bowl? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. With Trey Amos on board, they're off to a great start. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports now, and what a day it has been. Our top story in this segment is all about golf, where Scottie Scheffler is making waves with his incredible performance at the Travelers Championship. This young golfer, just 28 years old, is turning heads with his skill on the course, reminding many of the greats like Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus. Scheffler's recent game was nothing short of phenomenal, hitting a perfect shot and plenty of other great ones to end up with a score of 62. But what's even more impressive is not just this one game. It's his consistency and mental toughness that are setting him apart. He spoke about how he stayed in the tournament at Oakmont CC, despite a poor start, which shows a level of resilience that's crucial for success in golf. It's also interesting to hear Scheffler talk about the importance of staying mentally strong, even when things aren't going perfectly. This mindset is something that separates the good players from the great ones. And with Scheffler's confidence at an all-time high after his performance at Oakmont, it will be exciting to see how he finishes the Travelers Championship. But golf isn't without its challenges and surprises. In other news, Jordan Spieth has withdrawn from the tournament due to an unfortunate turn of events. This marks a first for Spieth, who had previously made 297 consecutive PGA Tour starts without withdrawing. It's a reminder that even at the highest levels, setbacks can happen. Meanwhile, in a heartwarming story, the son of a Tour pro, Gucheski, has won the Western Junior title, beating out Kuchar's son in the process. It's stories like these that remind us of the future talent and the passing down of golfing legacy from one generation to the next. As we wrap up this segment on golf, it's clear that the sport is in good hands with talented players like Scottie Scheffler leading the way. With his historic level of excellence and the emergence of new talent, golf fans have a lot to look forward to. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. We've got a fantastic closing story for you today that's sure to leave you smiling. You know, sometimes sports fans can get a little carried away with their enthusiasm, but this guy takes the cake. Or should I say, he climbs the netting. So, it seems like a fan at Wrigley Field decided to channel his inner Spider-Man during a game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Sal Frelick's bat got stuck in the protective netting near first base after a swinging strike, and this daring fan saw an opportunity to become a hero. Without hesitation, he started climbing up the screen, much to the surprise of everyone around him, including security. And might I add, it was quite the impressive feat. He managed to pull the bat into the seating area, but his victory was short-lived as guards promptly removed him and confiscated the bat. But here's the best part. The fan returned minutes later to cheers from the crowd of over 41,000 people. And in a wonderful display of sportsmanship, Sal Frelick himself gave the fan the bat back with a personalized message that read, "Nice climb." I mean, can you think of a better way to make a memorable experience even more special? It just goes to show that, even in the world of professional sports, there's still room for a little bit of fun and whimsy. And who knows, maybe this fan's daring stunt will become a legendary moment in Wrigley Field history. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts.